The height above the ground of a seat on a fairground big wheel is h meters. At time t minutes after the wheel starts, h is given by this formula here. Write down the initial height above the ground of the seat when t equals 0. Find the greatest height reached by the seat. Calculate the time of the first occasion when the seat is 9 meters above the ground. Give your answer correct to the nearest second. Okay, here's the question here. I've paraphrased it above. Okay, part 1. Write down the height when t is 0 then for part 1. H is equal to 7 minus 5 cos 0. Cos 0 is 1, 7 minus 5 is 2. So that would be 2 meters, wouldn't it? Okay, part 2. Find the greatest height. Well, here cosine of x goes up to 1, doesn't it? The cosine function, and down to minus 1. So h max, or the maximum height, we can just write answer is equal to 7 minus 5 lots of the cosine. Minus 1 will make the minus 5 the biggest. 7 plus 5 then is 12 meters. Okay, that's part 2. Calculate the time when the seat is 9 meters above the ground. So part 3. So here, 7 minus 5 cosine 480t is equal to 9. So move the 5 over here to write 5 cosine 480t. So I moved that in my mind's eye over there. Move the 9 over to be minus 9. 7 minus 9 is minus 2. So I moved this over here, and I moved the 9 over there, and I've written it from right to left. So be careful not to make a mistake there. So that tells us that cos 480t then is equal to minus 2 over 5. So when does that first? Cos is negative. If you look at the graph of the solutions, cos CAST, cos is positive here and here, it's negative there and there. So the first time this function, if you go round, will be here, won't it? Okay, so 480t then, let's just mark off alpha here. So, and we'll just do the trick. Cos alpha, the associated acute angle, is 2/5. Drop the negative. So we can work out alpha. Shift cos of 2/5, isn't it? 0.4. Shift cos in degrees mode of 0.4 then. That's 2/5. 66.4218. 66.4218. Okay, so that would tell us then, oh, we're working in radians mode, aren't we? Oh, to the nearest second. Oh, it was degrees, sorry. It was degrees because they had a degree symbol here. So we're okay there. So our first solution then, which is around to here, so 480t degrees then, will be around to here, will be 180 minus this. So I've got the number in here, so it's 180 minus the ants from before, 113.578. So that tells us then that t is equal to, so divide that then by 480. We'll get the minutes, 0.2, what was it? Sorry, 366. Mins, now times by 60, because that's the minutes. So if we times that by 60 now, we'll get the seconds. 14 seconds. Well, that's to the nearest second, wasn't it? There we go.